In this video, we are going to learn about percentage composition. What is percentage composition? So, percentage composition is basically the of an element, ratio of an element to the total mass of an total mass of compound. So, let's say if we have NH3 and someone asked to find out the percentage of nitrogen in this compound. We have ammonia, and someone asked to find out the percentage composition of nitrogen, how many nitrogen are present in ammonia. So what we will do, first of all, we need to find out its molar mass. Molar mass is equal to the molar atomic mass of nitrogen is 714 plus atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. As we have 3 hydrogens, so we will multiply it with 3. So 14 plus 3 will give us 17. And now we want to find out the percentage of nitrogen. Percentage of nitrogen, this is very easy. So what you need to do, you need to divide it by total mass, the total mass or the molar mass, and multiply it with 100. And on the denominator we will have the mass of compound, mass of atom, for which we are finding the percentage. As we are finding the percentage of nitrogen, so we will put the mass of nitrogen over here. So as the mass of nitrogen is 14, so it will be 14 over 17 into 100. So this will give us 14, 1 minute, 14 divided by 17 into 100. So the percentage of nitrogen in this compound is 82.35%. So we can say that if we have ammonia, and in ammonia NH3, the percentage of nitrogen is 82% and the percentage of hydrogen will be 18, because these two will add up to 100. So the percentage of nitrogen, we can also find out the percentage of nitrogen by this formula. Percentage of percentage of hydrogen will be equal to, we will be using the same formula, total mass or molar mass multiplied by 100 over the mass of hydrogen in the compound. So we have mass of hydrogen is 1, but for now we have 3 hydrogen, we will multiply it with 3. So it will be 3 over 17 into 100. 3 over 17 into 100. So this will 3 over 17 into 100. So it is 17.64. If I round out, this is 82 and this is 18, and if we add up all the percentage, I will get 100. So in simple word, we can say that in ammonia we have 82% nitrogen and 18% hydrogen. So this type of step or this type of procedure is called percentage composition. You just need to find the molar mass, the total mass of the compound. Then you need to divide the mass of an element for which you are finding the percentage composition. Let's take another example. Let's say we have calcium hydroxide. We have calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide formula is CaOH taken twice. And someone asked me to find out the percentage composition of calcium. They can ask percentage composition of calcium. So first step, we need to find out the molar mass of the compound, molar mass of calcium hydroxide. So molar mass or the atomic mass of calcium is 40, and now we have 2 oxygen, 16 into 2, plus we have 2 hydrogen, 2 into 1, so this will give us 70. And if I want to find the percentage of calcium, so it will be, what is the mass of calcium in this compound, or the atomic mass of calcium is 40. What is the total mass? Total mass is 70, multiply by 100. If we divide 40 divided by 70 and multiply it with 100, we will get 54.05%. So in simple word, we can say that in calcium hydroxide we have 54% calcium, and the remaining percentage, the remaining amount is oxygen and the hydrogen. So how we will remember this formula? We will just divide. Let's say if we want to find out the percentage of oxygen, you will write the atomic mass of hydrogen, atomic mass of oxygen. How many oxygen are present? 2 oxygen. We will divide it by total mass. Total mass is 70, and then multiply it with 100. This is the same thing as we find out the percentage of our marks. So this is just simple as the percentage. So we have a few questions from the past paper. Another compound of bromine and fluorine is bromine fluoride. Calculate the percentage. We have BF3, we have BF3, and calculate the percentage of bromine by mass in the bromine 5 fluoride. So we have BF5, we have BF5 bromine fluoride. So we need to find out the percentage of bromine. So what is the first step? We need to find out the molar mass. We will add the mass of bromine plus 5 into fluorine. So let's look for the mass of bromine. So the mass of bromine from the periodic table is 70, that is 80. Bromine is 80, and the mass of fluorine is 19. So when we multiply, and we will get 80 plus 5 into 19, so we will get 80 into 5 into 19, so we will get 175. So the total mass is 175. As we have to find out the percentage of percentage of bromine, so what is the mass of bromine? Mass of bromine is 80. What is the total mass? That is 75, and then we multiply it with 100. So it will be 80 divided by 175 multiplied by 100. So this gave us 45.7%. So it means that in bromine fluoride BRF5 we have 45% bromine, and the remaining is fluorine. And the second question say that ammonium nitrate and ammonium sulfate are the commonly used fertilizer. Calculate the percentage of mass by in the ammonium nitrate. So we have to find out the mass of, we have two formulas ammonium nitrate, NH4NO3, and we have to find out the percentage of nitrogen in this compound. So first we will find out the molar mass. Molar mass will be equal to 14 plus 4 plus 14 plus 3 into 16. So this will give us 14 plus 4 plus 14 plus 3 into 4, 16. So the molar mass is 80, and now we have to find out the percentage of nitrogen. So what is the mass of nitrogen? Mass of nitrogen is 14, but for now we have two nitrogen atoms, the first one and the second one, so we will multiply it with 2. But most of the student will just divide 40 divided by 80 into 100, so this is wrong. We will multiply it with 2 because we have two nitrogen atom in the compound. 42 into 14 over 80 into 100, so this will give us 228. 28 divided by 80 multiply by 100. So the percentage of nitrogen in this compound is 35%. Or in simple word, we can say that ammonium nitrate contains 35% nitrogen. So this is a fertilizer, and the percentage of nitrogen in this compound is 35%. And what is the next thing is mass composition. First we have studied percentage composition, the second thing is mass composition. This is the same thing as percentage composition, but there is only one difference. Mass composition, but most of the time in paper they ask about the percentage composition. Mass composition is rarely given in the question. Let's say if we have, if uh, if a person, question, we will learn this concept by a example. If a person have 200 gram of nitrogen, ammonium nitrate, NO3, find out mass in grams of nitrogen in this compound or fertilizer. So the question says that we have, a person has 200 gram of ammonium nitrate, a farmer has a fertilizer of 200 gram, and he want to find out how many grams of nitrogen is present in 200 gram of ammonium nitrate. So this is where we use the mass composition. We have ammonium nitrate, we have 200 gram of ammonium nitrate, and we want to find out how many grams of nitrogen are present in 200 gram of ammonium nitrate. This is the point where we use the mass composition. So this is the same thing as we will solve in the same way as we did for the percentage composition. We must find the molar mass. We already find the molar mass of ammonium nitrate, that is 80, and we find to mass of nitrogen. This is the same way, and now we have 2 nitrogen, so 14 into 2 over 80. This step is same as the percentage composition, but here is the difference, where in the last percentage composition we multiply it with 100. Now we will multiply it with the given mass. We will put the given mass at this point. This is the given mass. So this is the difference between mass composition and percentage composition. In percentage composition we will do the same step and multiply it with 100, but in mass composition we multiply it with the given mass. Whatever the mass is given in the question, we will multiply it. So, and if we solve it, we will get 28 over 80, 28 over 80 multiply by 200 gram, so we get 70 gram. So it means that in 200 gram of ammonium nitrate, NH4NO3, we have 70 gram of nitrogen. So we can answer like this. We have, if we have 200 gram of ammonium nitrate, and it will contain 70 gram of nitrogen, and in the same way we can also find out the mass of hydrogen, oxygen. So this is another discussion or other part of the question, but in the exam they will ask you to find the mass of, they will give you the mass of compound, and then they will ask you to find out the mass of an atom in that compound. This is where you find this is the point where you will use the mass composition. And if they want to ask you to find the percentage composition, percentage of the compound, or percentage by mass, you just use the percentage composition. And there is the only difference between mass composition and percentage composition is the in percentage composition we multiply it with 100, and in mass composition we multiply it with the given mass. So in the next video we will complete the next topic of the mole. So see you in the next.